In this video, we're going to look at Excellent Miniatures Army Deal. So to purchase your Army Deal, you'll want to go over to Excellent Miniatures website, simply type Excellent Miniatures into Google, and they will come up as the first result. So the website itself is a very user-friendly website. What you want to do to start with is head to the Epic scale. From there, you'll want to choose the War Master tab, and that will bring you into the army selection. So once you get into this page, you are then able to select the army that you're looking for. One thing to note is that the army deals are not actually available in every race. However, I do believe that this is something Excellent Miniatures will be looking at for the future. So the starter army that I've gone for are the Noble Elves. So let's get back to the table and let's have a look at what we got. So we have in front of us the starter army plus one extra unit, which are those chariots at the top there. The chariots were an additional extra to the order, so do not come part of the starter army pack. Okay, so what comes in the starter army pack then? First of all, you get a commander on foot. He also could be a hero. You get a commander on horse. Again, he could also be a hero. You have 3 units of spearmen, 2 units of archers, 1 unit of reavers or light cavalry, 1 unit of silver helms or heavy cavalry, a unit of the eagles, and a wizard. So what does that mean in points value? It tallies up to approximately 960 points, give or take. You can quite easily get that to 1,000 points by adding magical items, so it is a workable army of 1,000 points. So then, the quality of the miniatures. Well, as you can see me bring these up to the camera here, the quality is fantastic. Unfortunately here I did have one breakage, which was the wizard, and to be honest with you, I can understand that. It's extremely flimsy, it just locates in one little location, so I can understand that transit may have not been its friend there. But that should be an easy fix. But all else, you can't fault the quality. The resin is a very nice resin. The detail is sharp. The miniatures are lifelike. They are an absolute joy to paint. And really, it was after my first review of these guys that just prompted me to get the starter army. It is really, really fantastic. They are lovely miniatures. So you can't have a balanced review without some negatives, and one of the negatives for me are all the supports that do come with these miniatures. And I think this is something we're going to see a lot more now with a lot of people doing 3D printing. You're going to see a lot of these supports on your miniatures, and they are a bit of a pain to get off. Some of them they just drop off, but some of them are in hard to reach places and can be a bit awkward, especially on those flimsy spears. But really, I am nitpicking, I've got to be honest. I mean, it's just a case of sitting down, taking the time yourself to pull them apart. So it is a minor criticism. For myself, I'd like to have seen them being taken off, but with the amount of orders they must go through, pulling every single support off is just probably not economical sense to them. So customer service then, so far I've had nothing but fantastic customer service from Excellent Miniatures. They are ready and willing to respond to your queries and your problems, so that is a big 10 out of 10 for me. So next are these beautiful chariots, which don't come with the army pack. A little disclaimer, these were added to the order for myself by Excellent Miniatures to have a little review, and to be honest with you, these are fantastic. I weren't too sure if I was going to go for chariots in my army, but looking at these, I'm definitely painting these, and I'm definitely having these part of my army, just for the sheer fact that they just look so cool. The guys there, so you got a couple of guys with some swords, sitting on the chariot and a couple of guys there with spears poking out. Really, really nice. Really, really enjoy that. And then I think for me, these are by far the best miniatures in the pack. These eagles are fantastic. They are crisp. They are going to be an absolute joy to paint. And I love the tree scenic base. It really, really lends itself to these guys, and they're so beautiful. I'm really, really excited about painting them, and hopefully I will have a little painting video out at some point doing these guys. Yeah, very, very excited. Extremely happy with the quality. Just in general, the whole, every single unit is of high quality, and I can't stress that enough. Last and by no means least, let's talk about price. So, if you're buying the army pack, you're going to be retailing at around about €89. If you was to buy these all separately, they will be coming in at around about €100. So you're looking at around about a €10 to €11 saving for going with the army pack. And I think it's almost certainly worth it. With that extra €10, you can buy yourself some chariots, or you can buy a couple of more heroes. So yeah, definitely, I mean, it's cost effective to go with the army pack. It's almost a no-brainer. So in conclusion then, if you're starting your army from scratch, the army starter sets are an absolute no-brainer. Excellent miniatures provide fantastic customer service. The miniatures look amazing painted. I've seen a lot of people with some fantastic armies out there on Facebook, on Instagram, using all of these miniatures. And with that €10 saving, it is well worth picking yourself up a unit of chariots or another unit of silver helms or anything else to go with your army pack. So guys, that brings us to the end of the video. Hopefully this has been helpful to any of those guys out there who are still on the fence as to whether to take the plunge into excellent miniatures. I'm not looking back. These are my go-to guys now for War Master. And with that, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. If you're enjoying what the channel is doing, please hit that subscribe button. But in the meantime guys, stay safe.